Hey, Indian Creek, what's going on? My fourth and fifth graders. I hope you had a good Easter weekend. It was a long break, and I hope you enjoyed it with the people at your home. Please continue to stay safe and healthy so we can get back together one day at school. I thought, what a better way, we celebrated Easter, and with this whole thing happening, the virus, I thought we could do an art project just to say thanks to all those healthcare workers, the medical staff, the nurses, the doctors that are putting their lives on the line to keep us healthy and safe. So I thought we could do the the symbol for health for the American Medical Association, which is it's called the Rod of Asclepius, and in Greek mythology, Asclepius was the god of healing, and so that's why they used this symbol. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. We're gonna do a little bit of overlapping and positive and negative space, and then I'll tell you what to do with it next. So let's get to it. Okay, so the Rod of Asclepius is pretty much a walking stick with a snake wrapped around it and an asterisk symbol behind it, and that symbol will signify the medical association. So let's get to it. So the first thing we got to do is we're gonna draw the top of the walking stick. Okay, so just draw the top of the walking stick. Then we're gonna add the snake head, and we're gonna overlap it. So we're gonna kind of go across here. Make sure you come and use a pencil. All right, I'm using a marker so you can see, but I want you to use a pencil. So in case you make mistakes, you can erase it and sketch lightly. Remember, you want to sketch first, and then you can darken everything up. So I did the head of the snake. We're going to bring the stick down, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna overlap parts of the snake on top of the stick, and then so it's wrapping around it. So we want to make sure that we get that overlap look. All right. Draw a little bit more of the stick. Make sure it comes down a little more. Then you're gonna go across. Then you're gonna bring this around. That, bring the stick down. And it overlapped the stick again, right? So we're gonna continue doing that. We're gonna bring it back this way. And remember, a snake goes, it starts from a thicker part of the snake all the way down to the tail, which becomes thin. So as you go down from the snake, make sure you kind of closing it in so it gives it that snake look. Add more of the rod. Okay, and then you're gonna bring the tail end around one more time. And there you go. It's pretty simple, okay? So it looks like the snake is wrapped around. So we're gonna add the eye of the snake, okay? And then the next part, and I'll see if I fit it. I should have probably done it a little more this way, but we're gonna add an asterisk symbol behind it. And what you do there is you start with kind of like a square here. And you wanna make sure that it's symmetrical. This, you need to make sure it's symmetrical. So try to keep it even on both sides. If you were to cut the symbol, in the middle, that it would look the same. And you just do your best. Have fun with this, and it's gonna have a special meaning. That's the important thing of what it means and what we're gonna do with it. Okay, it's kind of like an X with a line through it. That's an asterisk symbol. See, if I was doing it with pencil, I could erase those lines, but that's okay. And there you go. There's your asterisk symbol. Okay. And so what I want you to do here is
I want you to use positive and negative space. Remember, positive space is what, the main thing that we're focusing on. When you look at something, that's the positive space. The background, everything around it, is negative space. So instead of coloring the positive space, which is the snake around the rod, let's design the negative space, which is the asterisk. So I'm gonna pause here, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back and then I'll tell you what we can do next, okay? See you in a little bit. Okay, so I just finished coloring the asterisk symbol behind the Rod of Asclepius. It was, like I said, it's a positive and negative art project where we leave the positive white. We don't add color to the positive image, but the negative space behind it, that's where we design it. And, I did this, I put hearts in there just to show the love and appreciation for all our healthcare workers and all those putting themselves on the line to save others during this difficult time. So you design it. I don't care how you design it, as long as you design the negative space. Be creative. I want to see who can be the most creative with this and have fun with it. Now, I'm going to add one more thing to this project, and I'll come back and show you what you can do next with it.
So here's the final product, okay? What I added was I wrote thank you on the side, and that's just to tell everybody that is doing their best to keep people safe and healthy, all the doctors, all the nurses. If you have doctors or nurses in your family, it's really important that they know that they're appreciated because of what they're going through to save lives. They're putting their lives at risk, they're putting their families' lives at risk by going in there every day and trying to help these people that are affected by this virus. So here's what I want you to do. Once you get this done, not only do I want you to post it to Google Classroom for me so I can give you a grade, I can check it off and make sure you're doing that, but many of you have social media. So if you have social media, if you can, post a picture of you holding this, and all the people that see it with that work in the medical field will know what this means. They'll understand, and they're gonna know that you are really thankful for them. If you don't have social media and your parents do, ask your parents to post a picture of you with you holding this up, because I think we need this right now, for our kids to know that they're safe, but who's taking care of us when we do get sick. We want to make sure that we're thanking those people as much as possible. So I hope you liked this art project. I think it was cool. We did some overlapping with the snake and the rod, and then the positive and negative space. We left the positive space blank, and we designed the negative space, and that way it's just a cool way to try to experiment with our artwork. So other than that, guys, I miss all of y'all, and I can't wait to see you guys again. Continue to be safe, keep your social distance, wash your hands, and I will see you next time. Later.